Welcome, Family Mess fans. We are a sponsor of the upcoming Myself workshop for teen girls that will be held in Lake Mary on July 31st. This workshop is the first of its kind here and will focus on core self-values such as self-confidence, self-respect, self-worth, self-image, and self-love. So if you have a teen daughter or know someone that does, you got to check out this workshop. 2 more weeks to register, so don't miss out. Mention you heard it here on the Family Mess podcast to receive a $10 discount. For more information, call Rita Box Coaching at 407-554-5667. You know what Leslie reminds you of? There's a cartoon where there's in the background, the whole thing's burning up. The whole thing is burning in the background. And the bottom of the cartoon says, I'm fine. There's nothing going on.
That's Leslie. Yes, that's her. My 13-year-old Leslie, and you know my son, he used to be the sweetest child. He was a sweet boy.
Here we go.
Yeah, they little motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
Yes.
For years, I've never wanted to go into leadership because I felt that I was going to lose my connection with the kids. But I feel like something told me, like, I need to do more because it's just that time. So,
wow.
If that's your kid, that 0.05 or whatever % they say of kids who will get infected and the ones that will actually get really sick, I mean, it doesn't matter. Because that's your kid. Like,
right.
Hey guys, if it's crazy.
All right, go ahead. Go now.
Wait. Get out of there! Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah. And have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the Family Mess. Oh
my God!
Welcome to the Family Mess podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Natalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. Welcome, Natalie. Another great day in Central Florida. I think we're third now in COVID cases in the country, behind.
I don't keep up with that stuff.
Right behind Texas.
But that line today was long for that COVID testing. Oh, my goodness.
I thought it was church, and then I realized that's not church. That's not a church line. That's a COVID testing.
Right? It was
line.
a parking lot, and we thought, because it's for the big church in town.
But it was right across the parking lot, so I'm like, they're having church today? That's a lot of people. Nope, they ain't having church.
They
They're
was
out
all
testing.
trying to get that COVID tested.
That line was very long. It's going to get longer during the day as more people get tested.
Yes.
That thing's going to be there until it closes. I guarantee you.
Probably.
Because that's what the one was like in Orlando.
But let's welcome our guest today. We have our guest, Leslie. Leslie is, of course, keeping with our friends and family theme. Leslie, it's been about 12 years. Since
the kids were born.
Well, no, since they were
Little.
18 months. So about 12, because they couldn't start daycare till 18 months. So I met Leslie at daycare. Both of our kids were in daycare. My kid was the crazy kid, and her
Noah.
daughter was
Noah?
the nice, quiet, sweet one.
You were in the same daycare together with her?
That's how I know Leslie. You don't you remember? We met Leslie as daycare, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't remember. Oh, the one in
Cambridge.
Yes.
They called Cambridge.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because I used to see her when I pick up the kids sometimes.
Yes, her daughter. Yeah,
Leslie, I have a horrible memory. The trauma of these kids, raising these kids, I don't remember nothing no more. So
I don't remember a lot either, but I do remember that.
So we met Leslie at daycare, and Leslie is just cool. Like, I like Leslie. I'm going to say about Leslie because I like Leslie because she don't like a lot of,
Go say it.
And I'm kind of laid
Say
back.
it.
I'm laid back too. But a lot of moms are always real
stuck up?
not stuck up. They get worried about the smallest of things. And Leslie's like, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm chilling. I'm keeping my vibe cool, and I'm going to keep flowing. And that's how Leslie. That's how Leslie.
You know what? I have to agree with you.
And
on
I
that.
admire that about Leslie.
No, I do
she
too.
is
I'm
cool.
like, I've always said that too, Leslie. I'm like, you're one of the coolest people I know because you're just like, whatever. This is what I believe, and I'm moving forward.
Right, or just keeping life simple because a lot of moms get caught up in a lot of the minutest things that aren't really that important in the grand scheme. But Leslie keeps life into the grand scheme of things.
Good job, Leslie.
So you keep things in perspective. So you don't let the little things, get on your case and bother you and get all, frustrated about it. No, you deal the big stuff
it's like
you deal
the kids
with.
now in the bed too. I don't care,
Right.
Listen, in the grand scheme of things, what else they got to do?
Right, exactly. Yep.
I mean, I don't care. Just do the little things I ask you to do. I don't care. You can stay in the bed. Zen has been horizontal in the bed since she's been home. I think she gets up to
That
pee.
sounds like Noah.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not trying to, listen, it's something.
For me, I like it. The longer they sleep, the better, because then it's quiet. So I let them sleep. I let him sleep till 2 o'clock. If you want to sleep,
We've all given up on our kids. is at this point.
That's right. That's right.
So-
That is okay.
So Leslie has been an educator. She's in education for the last 16 years. Leslie, is it?
It's about 2003.
Okay, and before
whatever
that,
do
you
the
were
math. I'm not a math teacher.
and before that, you were you worked as a was it a parole officer? A probation
yeah.
officer.
Now, I wanna
And
hear
wait,
more
hold on.
about that.
And y'all hear Leslie's accent, so she's from up north.
Oh,
so,
straight up,
so
man.
she ain't
Straight
playing with
up.
nobody. She was a probation officer.
My accent is not that strong.
Oh, yes, it is.
It is not that strong.
Well,
Yeah.
but you from
It's
New
not-
York.
I was just watching a show last night on Netflix about Stephon Marbury, and he's from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
And
hmm
I just love hearing those New York accents. I don't think I have it anymore.
No,
though.
you do. I can still hear it.
Well, being in Florida, you have you have an accent. You have your own little
Okay,
accent
all right.
because
Y'all can
you're in
have
Florida.
Ah.
Plus, I know you're from New York, so yeah. So she was wait, you said a probation officer.
Probation officer
in New
just
York.
for a couple of years.
Okay, and then you were. How come you didn't even mention that you used to like be a model too? She used to model stuff. She used to model.
Oh, that was just a little.
A little stint.
But she did it. But she did it though. So yes. So Leslie's coming in and talk to
see
us
that.
about
I was a bad model.
Oh, hell no. Leslie, come on.
Yeah, I would leave the set early.
Oh, my God.
See, 'cause Leslie's just that cool. That's why she could see.
I don't follow nobody's rules except mine.
That's that.
No, I don't.
That's that coolness.
I knew it.
So I said she
And
just.
we're going to talk about the rules in math because I found something interesting, and I think I can relate to the non-math squares a little bit better. We'll get to that, I guess.
Oh, I
But
can't wait to hear
I'm
this.
just adding topics to your.
Oh, I cannot
Okay.
wait to hear this.
But yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about education and some things as relates to education with Leslie today. But first, we're going to start off with my 5 minutes of pounds.
I wish I had a music track to go with the 5 minutes.
I
of
probably
like
do
something
need
like a
something.
jungle
I need
music
some Rocky or something.
Rocky.
Yes, but
I'm gonna get that
But
next time. I'll put it in there.
I have good news to finally
5
report.
minutes a
Leslie,
pound.
I've probably been doing this for like the last 5 or 6 episodes, and every time I report about what I've done, it's nothing. Like I've done stuff, but there's no pounds lost. There's nothing. But I went to the doctor, and she told me about the South Beach diet, and I don't have time right now to do a lot of cook. I cook for the kids and everybody. I don't have time all the time to have food for myself to eat because I'm busy
Right.
all day long. So I went and I ordered like a South Beach diet prepaid or pre-made food thing. And I just look at the paper and it tells me what to eat. And then like I get a couple of DIY do it yourself meals a day, but it's just like a vegetable and a meat or whatever and a fat. And I have lost in the last just 5 days, like my scale has not moved in months. It's been the same exact weight.
I told her to get rid of it, but she don't listen.
I
to
make
me.
sure I pee first so I can, get the water weight
Pee
out.
don't weigh nothing.
It does, because my scale be, it
What the
does.
hell?
It does.
Are you crazy?
I need every
Wait,
ounce
what
I can
did
get.
she say?
She
I said
said
I
she-
pee before I weigh myself.
Leslie,
in
this
the
is how
morning.
crazy this woman's
Oh,
gotten.
Yeah, well, that's true. You got to pee and poop.
Yeah,
I
see,
agree with that.
you got to get it all out, right?
That don't
You
weigh
gotta-
nothing. That don't weigh
Yes.
nothing.
It's something.
That makes a difference.
It's something.
It just makes you feel better. That's all.
it makes a difference. Go on, Natalie.
Oh,
So it's been consistently 190 for weeks. It's like it go up, it go 191, 190, 192, 190, but never down. And today, after only 5 days of eating those damn meals and shakes and damn protein bars, but I'm doing this because I got to get the weight off. I am down 3 pounds. And yesterday, I even ate 2 little pieces of pizza. It was a medium pizza. I ate 2 slices.
the worst part is I told you I was going to get the pizza, and you said, no, Ian, I'll go get it. So
I shouldn't have went to get it 'cause I was
That's right.
hungry. But anyway.
That's right.
But I ate the pizza, but I woke up this morning and I was still down. My weight was still down. So it's actually successful. This is my first week I can report a success with
Congratulations,
with
girl.
these. Thank you. I appreciate it.
But honestly, that's just a matter of you just eating less than you. It's just math. I'm not
It
a math teacher,
is.
but it's just math.
But the thing about
You
it is,
can't
when you
eat more than you are expending.
yes, that is true. But when the thing that
So
happens
whether
to me,
it's South Beach or North Beach,
Tell her, Leslie.
or-
Keep telling her,
or Coney
Leslie.
Island Beach.
Oh, yes.
But I'm just saying. I mean, whatever works. But that's really what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, see, and I had to find something that was working for me because I've been trying different things to lose weight and nothing was working for me. So this was like my last ditch effort to say, okay, because I ride my bike. I don't eat horribly, but I don't eat often enough. And I would find myself hungry during the day and there's nothing cooked and I got meetings. I don't have time to now go make a meal. So then I go eat some chips or I'll find, so this way it's something there. All I do is open the freezer. There's meals in there. I got bars in the cupboard and I just want to get the weight off. I can maintain it once I get it off, but I have to get it off. And so I've been looking for my path of least resistance to get to this weight off. So that's where I'm at. And I've been, we went riding today, Ian.
Oh, yes. Leslie, I have to ask you something. Now, we were late for our podcast this morning, but you mentioned something, and I was wondering, you said you were going to go jogging, running? Now,
running, yeah.
Do you run inside or?
No, outside.
Okay. So that's what I was.
And I ride my bike, too.
Leslie, do you run in the hot-ass sun?
Yes, the sun is hot in its ass. Yes, it's hot-ass sun.
Oh, my
How do you do that?
You get used to it, though.
You get used to it. Yeah,
it's hot, and that's why, I try to go early, but y'all screwed up my time today.
I told Leslie.
But that's okay.
That was Natalie's fault. It was not my fault.
She was riding a little bike.
I'm going to speak up about that this morning. I was like, because I'm always on time. That's why I'm looking at her right now. She's
actually, the guy came.
Oh,
that's what it was. It was
right.
the darn screen guy shows up and he didn't call and say he was coming. That's what happened. Because we were ready at the screen. I had to go talk to the screen guy.
We were still.
It's okay. I made it.
Leslie's time is very important, Natalie. So anytime we have a guest on the show, time is of the essence.
Why Ian always trying to throw me under the bus, Leslie?
It's Nat, so it's all right.
Oh, hell no.
Stop trying to throw me under the bus.
I ain't giving you no pass, Natalie. You're going to go down with me. So.
No, it's all good. I was just happy she went out on her bike. And how far did you go?
We rode that trail, Big Tree. Is it
Big Tree?
Big Tree Park.
We went over
all the way 419 all the way to the end of the. It's a small little mini trail there. It's
about 5-6 miles.
Yeah, Cross Seminole Trail there and back's about 12-13 miles. So we try to do that every Saturday. Every Saturday and maybe once or twice during the week we try to ride our bikes because this COVID thing. Yeah. If you're not careful, man, I mean, you want to make sure you take care of yourself. So we just started exercising.
I thought of y'all today because I listened to your other podcast when you say you hold your breath every time you pass. I laughed because I thought about that today. I couldn't do that now running.
Oh my God.
But I do get a slight attitude when I'm riding, and I ride my bike, but if I'm running and you ride your bike right next to me, I'm a little perturbed because I'm like, you got all that part of the trail to ride, not so close to me.
No, man, that's when you give them the...
I try to go around wide. I go all the way to the other side, and when I go around, walk people who are walking.
Yeah, like somebody that's walking and running now, I'd have been wrong if I would have coughed on them. But I said, okay. But I thought of you. I said I should hold my breath. But I don't always know who's coming up behind me.
Oh, man. I'm glad you listened to that podcast because that was pretty funny when they said that.
I thought of you.
Well, so all right, Leslie. So
congratulations.
5 minutes a pound. Yes, Natalie, you're doing good.
I'm checking in on you.
Yes,
I appreciate it. I want to be as diehard as Leslie because I used to go work out with Leslie in the morning.
You did?
Yes, when I used to go to the Fit 45 place.
Yes,
Leslie worked out.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. I remember.
So I used to just look up to Leslie. Like one day I'm gonna be like Leslie.
Oh yeah, you used to drive the car way across town.
No, it was only 15 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. To go
way across town.
It seems way across town for me these days, but used to drive early.
Yeah, we go at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, I missed that place. But I'm not going back to any gyms right now.
Leslie, you're not the only one because I was thinking about, since my back feels a whole lot better now, I was thinking about going back and working out and all these numbers going up. I'm like, you know what? The gym can just wait just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't need to. I mean, I work out, I ride my bike, I run, I do daily burn in the house, and that's all I need to do.
Yeah, right. I'm with you. I'm just going to hold on.
And it's your food, really. It's your food anyway.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's like what you eating, the calories. So.
All right. Let's, Natalie, how did you want to start it off today? Well, did you have any specific questions for Leslie about, her role of education?
I'm just going to talk to her because she had mentioned talking about her kids in the summertime. So Leslie, what have you been doing, as an educator with your kids? I know sometimes you be chilling, but with your kids in the summertime.
Yeah. I mean,
in the
I
pandemic.
chill with them, but they do get, every summer I buy them little workbooks because, they got to keep some kind of brain function moving. And I don't trip on too much stuff. I just do it so I can feel like I'm doing something. But I have like little workbooks, like a reading book. I do a next level, grade level up. I give them just the workbook. They got to get through it. And in the math, I just keep the same math grade that they're in currently that they just left. And just have them do that and just I don't really do too much. I try to get them to read, but I don't really fight that battle too much. I'm gonna be honest.
I like you, Leslie. Keep talking.
See, cause I be feeling bad sometimes.
I don't give a damn,
do that.
Leslie.
So,
I'm just like.
but even okay.
No,
so,
I mean, I just